السلام عليكم. معكم دكتور رعد قمر، حياكم الله في قناتي. Welcome for Ellen Wake 2.
Anderson, where did you go? All of a sudden the radio stopped working and then that flooding just disappeared. Crazy forest. Is this who I think it is?
Casey, say hello to Alan Wake. Mr. Wake, this is Special Agent Alex Casey. He'll escort you to our car. Casey, I'll meet you there, right after I take a look around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
Alex Casey? How? Am I still in? Is this the dark place? No, it can't be. I got out.
Yeah, the PI from your books has the same name as me. Great. Moving on. It's a bit of a hike to the car, Wake. Just get your bearings, then we'll head out.
I need another minute. Cauldron Lake. I thought I'd never see this place again.
Take your time, but you should know these woods aren't the safest.
Yeah.
Should look around. With the flooding gone, could be further clues out there. The flooding disappeared very suddenly. I wonder if there's any connection to the overlap. To Nightingale.
والله إلى الآن صراحة هذه توديك إلى الغابة. لا، ما نروح الغابة بصراحة، أنا خايف خلقة. ما صدقنا انتهينا من نايتنجيل.
Okay, just give me a moment. It's okay.
Take your time.
لاست بارت ادونا اوبشن ان نبغى نبحث هنا او ناخذ لفة هنا نشوف ايش فيه بالضبط، بس الان ماني لاقي ولا شيء بصراحة، وماني شايف ولا شيء بصراحة. انا قاعد امشي على ايش ماني داري، ايش يبغوني ادور ماني داري. بعرف 13 سنة فين كان.
A creepy twig sculpture?
في صندوق قدامي.
A locked box. Is that the cult of the tree symbol on it?
طيب أنا ماني فاهم، هل اسوي نفس الشعار اللي تحت قصدها؟ دقيقة خلينا نشوف. يعني هو ادانا رقم السري اصلا يعني.
Looks like they're tools of the trade.
هذا ايش؟
The cult doesn't see their victims as people.
يعني هم شايفين الناس or people like animal، يعني احنا حيوانات قدامهم. اوكي نايس حلو. والله ما عندي الا طلقة واحدة. شكرا حبيبي شكرا، تعبت نفسك والله. طيب انا عارف هنا اروح دحين. حد هنا يعني خلاص يا ابوي، ايش قصتك انت؟ اي والله حد هنا. انا صراحة ما بروح الغابة، حرفيا ما بروح الغابة. بس الافضل انك تروح الغابة بدري بدري. يا ابوي انت متأكد؟ يعني بس صندوق هذا اللي لقيته؟ اكيد في شيء غيره. يعني ما في اوراق؟ اي دليل في الارض طايح؟ ها، قايل لكم انه في شيء.
The reality-changing influence of the dark place flowed like water flowed, like fear flowed, down the path of least resistance, eroding the weak spots until they cracked. In places where reality was more yielding, where story told and retold, imagination sparked and fear ignited again and again, had softened the walls of reality. Sites of violence and tragedy, where truth was laced with fiction, where a work of art proposed an alternative narrative, something people could suspect to be true, something people felt strongly about, something they feared. The stronger the connection between the belief and emotional response, the better. The darker, the better. A ghost of a witch ripping a man's heart from his chest. Two brothers murdering the neighbors and hiding their bodies in a well. A young woman haunting the flooded bunker where she drowned. Bedtime stories, folktales, urban legends connected to a specific place. These were the sites where the overlaps came to be.
لا والله اذا كان قصة بيت تايم ستوري قتل وسرقة لا يا ابوي ما ابغى، شكرا.
Nightingale goes missing for 13 years, shows up murdered, and then turns into a monster. After I stop Nightingale, a rider who's also been missing for 13 years turns up. What's the connection? What kind of case is this?
هذه هنا.
These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more. Sure.
اهم شيء شور. في شيء غيره؟ لا. نروح الراديو. تقد الاغنية. اوكي نشوف التي في. فنشر تور. لا هذا ترجناه صح؟ ما في شيء. والله ما ادري، حاسس انه في شيء ما اخذناه، في شيء نسيناه، في شيء، في حاجة. بس ناخذ لفة ثانية، اذا ما لقينا شيء نمشي على طول. قاعد يلعبوا. دحين ما مشيتوا انتم؟ تبوا مراعد يمشي عشان تمشوا معاه؟ انا بحد يمشي معايا اصلا. يلا يلا، شكل ما في شيء. ان شاء الله انه ما في حاجة. غريبة، ما اقدر اطلع. Can we go؟ على قول بنتي بليز. اوكي اوكي ليتس جو. انا لو استنيت مع الظلام ما نمشي. مشكلة ما عاد عندي الا طلقتين بس. الله يستر. الحين ايش المهام اصلا؟ اوبشن. والله اخذنا لفة ولقينا صندوق ولقينا ورقة. هو اكيد في شيء باقي، اكيد والله اكيد، بس ماني عارف من فين الاقيه. يعني اقعد اليوم كله ادور عليه. بدأنا نسمع اصوات غريبة. ايوه جيم سيفت. يا الله فجعتني يا اخي. هيلب. نور ما في. قاعد يلعب باعصابنا ده.
Even the animals are turning into monsters.
تقولي لي؟ شايف كيف بس انت؟ اوه. نسمع القصة.
Back at Witch's Ladle, Saga pointed the flashlight at the strange dark substance. The same substance Nightingale had left at the morgue. There was something hidden under it. She strained to see. The opposite of sunspots in her eyes. Blacker than black. Suddenly a change. The light reacted to the substance. A feedback loop, surging up her arm. Saga squeezed the flashlight, willing it to penetrate the dark matter. Burn it away.
اهم شي في اسهم. بأمان بالله مين يقعد في وسط ولا لين في اكل يا ناس كمان. بعدين كم عندي؟ والله محتاج هيل صراحة. لا هو من هنا، بس ايش ودي بالضبط ماني داري. ذكي ستريم سايد ايه؟ ايش ستريم سايد؟ جنرال ستور ستريم سايد، يعني قصده المنطقة دي. برايفت كابينت، تعتقد انه هنا؟
There's something written here. A poem? Or a riddle? Reminds me of the nursery rhymes I read to Logan when she was little. A little clothespin doll. Perfect weird souvenir for Logan.
ابى اكون صادق معاكم، والله ماني فاهم ايش قصة الشمس، القارب، البيت، القلب. اعتقد هذا الرياح. قهر. خليك جاهز، خليك مستعد. ايش هذا؟ في طريق من هنا. يا ابوي ايش قصة لا ده انا اخاف من الظلمة. فكني شرك ها. هذا راح يأذيني ده. اي والله راح يأذيني. ابوي طلقت عليه، ايش باقي له كمان؟ حرفيا قاعد يلعب باعصابي ده. الا الله بعرف الستاش ده اللي قاعد يتكلم عليه ايش يبغى بالضبط. مشكلة الديب ده ما يوقف، حتى لو سويت له فلاش في وجهه ما يوقف. و اوكي يعني وولف هنا يتكلمون عنه قاعدين. انا بحاول اتجنبه بس ان شاء الله اتجنب بس. طيب ستيم سايت.
Children in Bright Falls all grew up hearing stories about the cult of the tree. Feral maniacs living in the woods. Satanists chanting, "We watch in the night," as they perform blood sacrifices in the forests. Or things not quite human lurking in the dark. There were many versions of the story, but they all shared one important element. Danger in the dark, in the woods. Somewhere among all the urban legends lay a secret truth. The real identity of the cultists prowling in the woods. Real faces hid behind the masks. Real hands held the knives. Real people fulfilling a grim purpose. The forest was not safe. People were right to keep their children away from the trees.
والله من جده. طيب نحن رحنا يسار قابلنا ذيب صح؟ هذه المرة نروح هنا. ولكن مقصدي يعني صح؟ اي طريقة صح. برضو
There's something written here. A poem
برضو
or a riddle.
نفس اللغز اللي
Reminds me of
شفناه.
the nursery rhymes I read to Logan when she was little.
والله شكلها راح امشي واسيب المكان ده احسن لي. في كهرباء هنا ولا ما في؟ How do I know؟ امشي مديني ظهره الله يستر. لا 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 خلينا نقراها بعدين كده على رواقة.
A little clothespin doll. Perfect weird souvenir for Logan.
ايش قصة الكاميرا تحس انه في شيء غلط في الموضوع. وصح انه حق اطفال، بس ليه حاط كاميرا عندهم؟ سامع اصوات والله. اقول لكم انا بروح المواقف. ميرسي ايه؟ والله بروح المواقف. خلاص احسن لي يا شيخ. طيب المواقف كيف نروح هذا الحين؟ والله مشوار الا تجري. نكمل قصتنا الرئيسية. المفتاح ده اللي دحين ما استفدت منه اي حاجة. يا ما قابل الذيب. اي والله اتمنى ما قابله. برضو لا. هو لازم افك الخريطة عشان انا ضايع اصلا من الاساس. وش لا. بحس بصراحة توتر. توتر ألف. من هنا جنرال ستور. يا شيخ أسري. هيا من هنا. أقول لك ما ينفع لك إلا ده. خلاص غلقت لي كل الرصاص. ايش الصوت ده؟
We've reached the car, Anderson. How's it going down there?
I think I'm done here. I'll
You
meet you in
think?
the parking lot. I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
قلت يمكن في شيء. والله شكرا على الشات جن، بس لو كان عنده رصاص كثير اوف خلاص. احس المسدس ده كأنه مسدس موية. انا كمان مع التوتر يا معلم تحس انه الطلقات تروح في كل مكان، ما انت عارف فين تطلق. الرجال في جهة والطلقات في جهة ثانية. اي والله اخيرا. هي يا
Ready
شيخ.
to go?
ايوه خلاص جاهز ولا قلق.
Mr. Wake, we're taking you back to our field office in Bright Falls. You can freshen up there, and then we'll talk properly.
Hey, Mom. Before you say anything, I'm totally fine. Don't freak out. Dad shouldn't have even texted you.
Logan? No one texted me. What's going on?
I'm totally fine. I slipped, that's all. God, it's not the end of the world.
Put your father on the phone.
Okay. Dad, it's Mom.
Don't worry, hun. Logan slipped in the shower and bumped her head. She has a slight concussion, but I'm keeping an eye on her. Lucky I heard her fall. She could have drowned.
Jesus, David. Why didn't you call?
I tried. It didn't go through. She's fine, really. But what about you? You sound stressed.
No, it's, just weird case, that's all.
Well, if you need a hint, my years of board game victories tell me Colonel Mustard did it.
I'll keep an eye out for him. Love you, Dave.
Love you too, honey. Want to say bye to Logan?
Just tell her I love her. Bye for now.
اهم شيء القهوة اهم شيء القهوة عجبتني.
Is there anyone you'd like us to reach out to, Mr. Wake? You've been gone a long time.
No. No. They'd be in danger. It'll come for me.
Okay, let's talk about something else. Robert Nightingale. Do you know him? You were both here in 2010.
The Dark Presence got him back then. That's the last time I saw him. 13 years. Fuck me.
Tell us about the pages. You had what looks like a title page with you. Return. Is this the name of the story on these pages? The writer's name has been scratched out pretty violently, but your name can still be made out underneath.
Scratched out. Yeah. Scratch.
Did you write these pages, Mr. Wake?
I'm trying to remember. It's a crazy jumble, like a nightmare. It doesn't make sense.
ايش في ايش تتذكر؟
I remember.
انا ماني فاهم. You remember؟
have a great show for you here tonight. Alan Wake is here. Alan Wake, one of my all-time favorite writers and guests on the show. He's here to talk about his latest book. And as usual, our house band, old gods of Asgard, is here. Take it away, you crazy Vikings!
Was I in a talk show tonight? Waking up in places with no memory of how I'd gotten there. It was out of control. I didn't need another mugshot in the fucking tabloids. Had I already done the show? Was that a recording?
طيب دقيقة قبل ما اضغط اي حاجة خلينا ناخذ لفة سريعة. لا خلينا نرجع للتلفزيون.
Good to see you, Alan. Great to see you. Welcome back to the show. Come on, sit down. Woo! Oh, man. It is so good to see you, Alan. This must be an exciting time for you. Tell me, does it ever get old?
Sorry, does what get old?
Publishing a new book. Are you okay there, my friend? You look like you've been cooped up in the writer's room for a few too many years.
This is exactly how I feel.
You know, I've waited so long to get my hands on the sequel to Departure. You left us on quite the cliffhanger. We've all been dying to know what "it's not a lake, it's an ocean" really means.
You and me both.
Well, our wait is over. Your new book, Initiation, hits the shelves tomorrow.
What?
That's exactly what every reader will be asking. This book is mind-bending. It's so cerebral. I mean, how would you describe it?
حتى هو ما يدري انه كتابه توزع.
A thought experiment, a horror story, a postmodern detective story.
Wait. This isn't right. I haven't written anything.
He's so humble.
Okay, you got me. Good prank, very funny. But yeah, sad to say, I've not written this. I'd remember if I'd written a book, right?
Or maybe it was written by your evil double. Well played, man! That is spot on! Playing the role here. Pretending the world of the book overlaps our own. That's very meta indeed. You see, Initiation tells the story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake, who is trapped in a nightmare, desperately trying to find the manuscript of a novel he has forgotten he has written. The book is set in New York, but it might not be New York at all. He is tormented by his dark doppelganger and guided by visions of a fictional detective he has written. That's right.
تحسه ضايع.
Casey is in this book as well.
I guess we'll just keep doing this the whole show. The joke's on me.
But isn't that what you sign up for with autofiction? No, but seriously, I found the structure of the reality you build in the book fascinating. It reminded me of The Matrix. I mean, the writer is physically in his writer's room, trapped there, and he projects himself out to this dark dream of New York through the story he is writing. Like astral projection. Did I get that right?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
البدلة اللي لابسها ترى مرة حلوة.
Go on. I should be taking notes here. This is great stuff.
Notes to that other Alan Wake in that room writing this as we speak? Are we all in your story, Alan? Wow. No, I wish you every success with your new book, Alan. I hope it's as successful as your best-selling Alex Casey series. Initiation hits the shelves tomorrow. After this, I'm sure we'll all be eagerly awaiting the culmination of this hero's journey trilogy of yours. A book called Return, perhaps. Man, thank you for one of the strangest interviews of my entire career, Alan. All this talk of meta-narratives. Have we expecting to disappear once this scene ends.
والله قاعد يلعب في اعصابه، حرفيا قاعد يلعب في اعصابه.
Hello? I'm losing it. Something's not right here. I needed to get home. To Alice.
I needed to get home to Alice. Alice في البارت الأول اختفت، بس من متذكر لقيناها ولا ما لقيناها.
What the hell was that interview? Some kind of joke? Initiation? I never wrote a book called Initiation. This felt like a bad dream. Could make a good horror story.
أهم شيء تقفل الباب.
Old Gods of Asgard. That name sounded familiar.
أنا ما أدري إيش أدور بالضبط، إيش قاعد أبحث.
I was a mess. I'd never heard of this talk show or Mr. Door before. None of it felt right. Was I losing my mind?
يعني أنت
Hey! I think I've been locked in. Anybody?
Fuck. Now I have to find the code myself. Great.
فين تبغانا أدور له طيب؟ Six 6 5.
There was something here. A broken transmission I couldn't quite make out. What was that? A message? Impossible to say.
هو لحقنا أصلا. والله من جد رعب نفسي، حرفيا رعب نفسي. ايش بدخله كذا؟
There was something in the studio with me. I had to get out.
بدأنا الدنيا صارت حمراء. الدنيا صارت حمراء. جيم سيفت حلو. بسم الله عليك.
This is the ritual to lead you all.
Waking up from the nightmare, I felt like a drowning man gasping for air. This place felt familiar. A ghost of a memory surfaced, about riding here for countless days. A plot board for mapping out a story. On the index cards, the nightmare that just happened to me. A summary of the story so far, but other notes as well. Warnings. I had written them. I couldn't remember what it all meant. The name Scratch filled me with dread. I could trust these words. I had to act on them. You must write to escape.
اوكي، نبغى نرجع نكتب.
thoughts and ideas could manifest as reality in this dark place. I'd use my writing to project myself out of this room, like a deep-sea diver to go deeper and explore the depths of this prison for a way out. This room was my boat. Writing was my lifeline. I would start again at the talk show.
Welcome back. Thank you. Oh, you're too kind. Welcome back. We have a great show for you here tonight. A real treat for all you Alex Casey fans out there. Alex Casey himself is here tonight. That's right. Sam Lake, ladies and gentlemen.
مين أليكس كيسي المحقق؟
Famous detective in the film series. And of course we have Alan Wake here. Best-selling writer, the books, the films are based on. Let's do this!
أنا حرفيا ما أنا عارف إيش أسوي. بحس توهوني.
Welcome back to the show. So, Alan, as the creator of the character, how do you feel about this?
Sorry, what?
I know it can be an awkward question with the man sitting right next to you, but I mean, how do you feel about him in the role of Casey? Does he look the part to you?
He looks exactly like I always imagined Casey to be. It's uncanny.
Thank you. That means so much to me. I'm a huge fan of your books.
So, what's the problem, Alan? Because on more than one occasion, you voiced your reservations about the adaptations.
It's not that. They're their own thing. They've gone with choices that are different from mine. I feel protective about my stories, and these adaptations... I don't know. I guess I just wish I could have been more involved in making them.
Well, in that case, you won't have seen this either. We have a clip from the new film, Murder Case Casey. Should we roll it, or do you want to say something first, Sam?
Nah, just roll it.
This city was an old scar that refused to heal. The rain made it fester. It needed the sun, but there was only the night. I was tired. Insomnia covered me like a plastic film. I was watching the world through a rain-slick window, my own reflection haunting the view. I was trying to track down a missing writer. My only clue was a table lamp, shaped like an angel. The only thing to shed light on this sordid mystery.
That's great. Murder Case Casey. Great job, Sam. Very exciting and very meta. I'm looking forward to seeing more.
Wait, stop. What was that about a writer? About a lamp?
والله لعبة في نفسيتي صراحة. شوف ذا سيم باسورد والله تغير مع تكفيرة الباب شكله تغير. طيب إذا كان 566 ها؟ قبل ما نروح هنا. ايوه والله نرجع مكاننا. ان شاء الله ذي المرة يفتح الباب. والله فك الباب.
Hello?
ما ادري ليه دخلت الحمام.
Ah, Lorraine! There you are, Tom. Oh, not so much evil that not a bit of good as well. Not one without the other. Good to see you.
Hey, I can't seem to find my way out of here. Can you point me to the exit?
No totta helvetissä. Of course, Tom.
توم
Work will instruct its maker. I was gonna get something from the basement for you, but you can get it yourself now. The more cooks, the worse the soup.
بيسمنت.
What do you want me to get from the basement? And my name's Alan, not Tom.
Ja, mutta katoppa a man, but a man with a tool makes two, Tom. Eikö niin? And a man with a tool can build his own exit. It's in a shoebox, in the basement where you left it. Safe as in the Lord's purse. Here's the key.
Have we met before? Are you trapped in the dark place too?
You remember Ahti, the janitor. You can't be lost if you don't worry about where you are headed. So don't worry, Tom. The sun will shine even into a heap of twigs. Just remember to turn on the lights. It won't take long when you get to work.
I've been trying to find a way to escape the dark place. Any suggestions?
He who mouths about his troubles is the prisoner of his troubles. It's not easy to get out. But don't you worry, Tom. The home is still there where the heart is. I often think about it when I mop the floor and look into the puddle. Water is the memory of the world. Water finds its way.
The janitor was a bit out there, but still a friendly face. I had to trust the basement would get me out of here.
الحين نشوف البيسمنت فينه. لوندري بيسمنت شورت كات. لا ها فين رحت؟ دقيقة شوف البيسمنت. بيسمنت أبو شوف في حاجة. هو يبغى نروح البيسمنت ليش؟
An old lamp and a shoebox. Was
إيش
this what the
هذا؟
janitor had left for me? The lamp felt significant. A tool for bringing light to the darkness. I felt a magnetic pull between the lamp and the light overhead. Whoa! When the light jumped into my lamp, the whole room changed, like something in a dream. Opening a way forward, the lamp was humming. The bulb glowed. It held the light now. I felt another surge from the lamp. I could use it again.
طيب كيف؟ نو شاء دحين مقفل. بدي يوترني ترى.
The glow in the lamp went out, shifting the light in the room. The light carved out something new from the darkness. I needed to find another way out.
والله لعب في اعصابي بصراحة. ماني عارف وين اروح.
Place wants to drown me. I'm losing myself. I have to fight it. I have to remember the clicker, the light switch. I lost it, but I have the lamp now. The lamp the switch was cut from. This place is a nightmare. Not real and yet more real than anything. The danger and the horror real. It feeds off my mind, twisting whatever it takes into psychotic reality. I'm trapped here. I write to escape. I've tried this many times, written countless stories, forgotten how many. I keep failing, but I must keep trying. I use the story to dive deeper. Every word I write is a step forward on this spiral in the darkness. I dive to the bottom to find the answer, the map, and the key, and the compass. It's combined to form a door leading out. But how do you open a door that's not a door? At the bottom of an ocean, that's not an ocean. And a lake, that's not a lake.
Some say that it was forever this road that I lose you on every time.
طيب وصلنا لنهاية الفيديو، شكرا على المتابعة، لا تنسونا اللايك وشير وسبسكرايب. مع السلامة.